Hello, good morning. All right, I'm on TikTok. Hey TikTok, and I'm on YouTube. Hey YouTube. All right, so yeah, might as well just get started. So, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Adana, also known as the Afro Zen. Today I'm reading for the beautiful and handsome collective. Hello, collective. How you doing? Flowers, flowers, flowers. Flowers, flowers, flowers. One more time. Flowers, flowers, flowers. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. To book a private reading with me or to shop in my store, all that information is in the description box below. Okay? First off, I want to say thank you so much for your immense support in regards to this beautiful book here. Because of you guys, I to this day I have sold over 1,250 books. So yeah, I just want to I love you guys. Yes, yes, yes. I love you, love you, love you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I truly appreciate it. Y'all are so dope. Thank you. Thank you for your support. If you have not received your copy yet, you still can. There's unlimited copies or limited quantities. Head on over to Amazon.com so you can see or you can receive your copy. The name of the book is Ink and Emotions, a Poetry Journal. Okay, so thank you so much for your support. One more thing, I do have a class that's coming up on Saturday, and it's called Beyond the Veil. And Beyond the Veil is more of a psychological class where you're going to be learning more of the darker aspects or the behavioral patterns of individuals that, that are doing wrong in the world here. That's something that's like really, I love that type of thing, like learning and researching in regards to why people doing what they need, what they're doing. And I feel like it's very imperative for individuals to be aware, especially about like dark psychology, because that's not spoken about a lot. So that class will be an introductory course of it'll be an introductory class, but it'll be chock full of a lot of enlightened information. So that way you could be better prepared in regards to the type of interactions in regards to people that may cross your path on your day to day. That class is on Saturday, September 7th at 12 noon Central Standard Time. Okay. All right, so this is going to be a trigger warning here, like a really serious trigger warning. So if you're not able to handle this type of information today, I really suggest you click off now, okay? So it has a lot to do with family members here. I'm just going to let you read the words that are here. Okay. Same for TikTok. Okay. So, oh, and then also these are the trinkets that came out. So we have unicorn. We have lips and acorn. Good morning. All right, so it seems like either, however it resonates, but both mother and father is here. But mother is here twice. It's really odd how mother keeps popping up out of all these things here. Anywho, mother popped up twice, also with father here. And it looks like here that the matriarch and or patriarch of the family is currently suffering because of all the things that have completely been placed out into the world to see or to be, to be aware as to what's going on. So there's a father figure. So whoever placed you in inappropriate situations when you were a child here is really, really, really being forced to be regressed back to what took place here. So like the more that you speak up in regards to what took place in the home, it's causing this person, this mother and father figure, to regress to a state, to like an infantile state, to where they can't deal with the backlash. They can't deal with the negative exposure in regards to what has been done here. So there's film on here, FILM, and I feel like you may have been filmed when you were younger. I feel like you may have had some inappropriate or indecent exposure type of photos or things of that nature that was taken by either a mother or a father here. And they also did something with your underwear. So this father figure here thought that they thought that they were in the clear in regards to doing things to put you in a very suffering situation or a suffering state. And they thought that they were able to keep this secret under wraps in regards to the family. So it seems like the whole family now is now coming together, rallying together either around the mother figure or the father figure, however it resonates, or both. And they're trying to do everything possible to keep it from being out in the open. But there's a lot of people in the extended family that are now aware or fully aware, or they have more detailed or elaborate information in regards to what has taken place by you. And it's like they're trying to, it's like extended family members here are now awakening to what you went through. And it's like they're trying to bring forth a lot of like justice, or so basically extended family is on your side because of the things that you have been saying in regards to what's been happening to this family. Could be unbeknownst to you, could be no it could be unbeknownst to you, or maybe you are aware. But whoever's in the family, the mother or father that's in this family here, they have done this to other people within the family dynamic too. So this is a couple here, a mother and father, could be grandparents now, could be great aunts, great uncles, but there's a mother and father duo here that's like really sicko or sick in the head. And they're trying everything possible to get you to stop speaking out here. Vision is in reverse. There's someone that's going really stir crazy behind the scenes here because they can't stop the information from flowing out or from coming out. We got house. Okay. They're getting stir crazy, or they're going stir crazy, or they're getting very irate or very upset here because no one is listening to what they have to say. And that was something that they feared. They feared that all that they would have said or that they are saying is falling on deaf ears here. Okay. So. Well, dang. Who pissed in his Wheaties this morning? Anywho, child. Thank you. Thank you, Karima. We gonna get the trash out early in the morning. Hey, good morning. Thank you for that. All right, let's see. We got book here. So now they're in a position where they're not playing it by the book anymore. They went completely stealth mode, kind of in a way. I love you too, boo. Hey, good morning. They're in a position now where the book is in reverse, and they are they're trying to or attempting to place themselves in a very covered position or stealth mode position here because they cannot handle the backlash as to what's happening here. There are actually people from other like within the family dynamic or the extended family dynamic here that is now being awakened to what has happened or transpired with you here. They're like seeking justice for you on your behalf here. Now, in regards to them going stealth mode, because of the backlash that they're receiving, they don't know how to maneuver through all of everything that's happening here. So it's putting them in a position where they feel like they're losing their mind because they no longer have control over the narrative or over you or over the situation anymore. History. Yes, the community is aware. They're trying to betray you, or they're trying to stab you in your back here, and it's not going to work. So someone is having a lot of, I'll say, violent thoughts in regards to you, towards the collective here, in regards to you speaking up, in regards to what has taken place. And they can't stand that. They can't stand the idea of you speaking up and out in regards to them, because they always wanted to keep a certain, what do you call it? A certain like face. They wanted to save face towards the community here because they're really well known in their community, or they have created a false identity of becoming well known and the best couple ever and things of that nature. And they're trying to keep that facade up here, but it's not working. There's also neighbors that's going to be confronting these individuals too. Someone is going sick over this. We got false person. Their biggest fear here is that them not getting away with it, and their biggest fear is more so being in jail. But as I mentioned before, jail is all a mindset thing. It really is. And if you're in a position where you're not really fortified in your mind and you do go to jail, you may have a really hard time with going through that experience there, because they do a lot of things to kind of throw you off in the mental or your mental state here. So me saying all that here, this person is very afraid of going to jail, but they really are already in jail, and they're in jail because of their mind. They're in jail because of all of the guilt that's starting to eat them up alive, and they cannot escape the guilt. They know what they did was very wrong in regards to what they did towards you here, but because it's so deep and it's so elaborate in regards to what has taken place, they can't hold that, what's the word? Broadband, Wi-Fi. They can't hold that connection, that negative connection that they're wanting to disconnect from. It's like your truth is like it's like kryptonite. Your truth is like kryptonite. And they're going out of their way here to doing investigative researches on you here. So if you're not communicating with family members here, you completely close that door. You're not interacting with them in any way, shape, or form here. They're really doing a lot of research here, and they're spending a lot of copious amount of money here to get you to try to figure out what you're doing, where you are. If you're on dating sites, I would highly recommend to use your discernment here, because you have family members here that could be posing as you. So let's say y'all live in the same area, or maybe they are aware where you live, whatever the case may be here. They're using false pages or fake pages here to kind of lure you in, so that way you can go back towards them, so they can hurt you in some kind of way. That's the family secret right here. It's not going to work, but you still have to be aware as to what this family's intentions are. They don't have good intentions for you here. So they feel like that if they were to come towards you with some form of a fakeness or falsehood of things, that you're going to come. I really do feel like a father figure is really involved in this, or more so is the top culprit in this. I feel like the mature man is the one that is really pushing this thing forward, this hell on wheels forward. And then you have the mother figure here, who's more of like a pick me. You know, they're willing to do anything to keep this person. They don't care what this person have done towards you. So if you had a very strained relationship with a mother figure and a father figure here, the reason being is because your mother or mother figure here, it could be an aunt, it could be an older cousin, whoever you were raised under or you lived under here, they were fully aware as to the voracious appetite or voracious sexual appetite that this masculine had here, and they kept it under wraps. They kept it under wraps because they did not want to lose the benefits of being on their arm. So it could be financial, it could be definitely emotional, it could be physical, like the sexual part. It could be many different things, but this woman here really thought that it'll be best to keep the honor of the family by not speaking up and out in regards to what this person has done. And it's kind of like this mother figure here actually was okay with it, because they kind of felt like you were too perfect or too pure anyways. And they felt like that if they were to give this man to you, and this man, like I said, could be a father figure, a grandfather figure, an uncle figure, a cousin figure, whatever the case may be here. Thank you, boo. I'm on both of them on TikTok, and I'm on YouTube. So if you see me going back and forth like that, I'm going between both channels, okay? So yeah, so mature man and message here. They're in despair. They're in despair, and they're in despair here because a message is coming towards this mature man, or the message here that's coming towards this mature man is that they're basically caught here and nothing can be done in order to like stop this train wreck from happening here. So they're losing control. The mother figure here is trying everything possible to be that pick me, or to be in that pick me position here, and they're trying to do everything possible to hide this mature man from the world. So the more that they hide, the more that they're more guilty in regards to what they're doing here. So it's not working. It's not working like they thought it was going to work. We got disruption here. We got disruption, and then we also have illumination as well too. So the illumination is the lies, or the light to the truth. The lies are being exposed with the disruption here, and it's basically disrupting what they felt was a happy life, or more of a, like the way that they live life. They thinking that because of you doing the things that you're doing, like, to be honest with you, this family dynamic, family, whatever you want to call it here, is so repulsed by you going a different way. It's so repulsed that you refuse to do the things that they do. It's so repulsed that you refuse to act in the way that they do. They're so repulsed by you just going against them. It's like they don't want nothing to do with you. And by them not wanting to do anything with you here, they're willing to go the extreme, like the extra extreme mile here. And that's trying to, pre-transition you out here. The more they see you, the more angry they get. Oh, well, they just going to be some angry MFers. You know what I'm saying? They going to be some angry MFers. They're going to be some angry MFers, okay? Because where you going, boo? Where you going? You ain't going nowhere. You got stuff to do. They going to be some angry MFers. They're trying to figure out ways to put you here. This is what they're trying to do. They're still trying to do this here. This is crazy. Your own family member trying to set you up, child. Ain't this something? Child, please. Strength is in reverse. So they're weakened. They're in a weakened state. Success is in reverse. Don't be surprised if you hear that a mother figure or a father figure transitioned here. Whoever transitions first, the next one will follow after. And I really feel like the father figure may transition first. I'm also hearing that the father figure has some form of testicular cancer, and the reason being is because that's just the way the universe has set this up here, because they don't know how to use their Netherlands in the proper way, and they've just been abusing themselves with their Netherlands here. They're receiving some form of like cancer, so that way it don't work anymore, so they can't do it to other people anymore. So this person may have like a ED. Oh, wow, we got physical pain. I'm not a man, of course. I don't know. If somebody has ED, is that physical pain? I don't know. I'm only asking because it came up here. But someone can no longer perform sexually anymore because of things that they have done in the past. And they have a lot of ailments or sickness to them that they're trying to hide. Or maybe it could just be the physical pain. Well, let's say physical. They could be having pain in their groin area. There's a loss. Yeah, so someone can no longer perform sexually. They can't. And they're having a lot of issues with that. They're losing their mind because that's all they had was their sexual parts. That's all they used to get by. That's how they were able to get energy from other people, from taken from them. So this person thought with their lower head and not their mind here, and they thought that if they have a certain size, a certain whatever, and they can put it down in that kind of way, that would be enough, or that would suffice in regards to the things that they were doing out here. So this is more so, I really do feel like your mother was aware of as to what was going on here and didn't say anything here because they didn't want to bring shame to the family's name, especially if you grew up in a very church-like setting. This family members here don't want their name to be desecrated, don't want their family name to be completely, like, obliterated in any way, shape, or form here. So they're doing everything possible to keep this hidden, but it's not working here. Like the father figure here don't even want people to be aware that they got something going on with their groin area. I don't see what's the issue. Why not? Why not allow? I don't understand why they trying to hide it. You out here hurting people and sexually accosting people in this way. Like, I don't. Why are you trying to hide that? It's like do or die to this point. It's like do or die at this point. Because they feel like they're running out of time here. They're regretting everything that they have done towards you. They thought that they did enough damage to you to the point where you would be very quiet. You wouldn't say anything. You would never speak up. You'd be like a mute or whatever the case may be. They thought that the secrets would have been safe with you because they really thought that they did enough damage on you to not speak up. And that wasn't the case. They don't like this unwanted attention. They're receiving a lot of unwanted attention, and it really, really drives them up a wall. They don't know how to stay underneath the radar. They can't stay underneath the radar because they're guilty. And like I keep telling you, people that are guilty, they're not going to be able to stay still. And they're trying everything possible to not show themselves out in public, or more so show their face or show their ass in public. They don't want people to see that other side of them. They don't want people to see that they're very angry and irate here. But it's very evident here because they can't keep their cool. They cannot keep their cool. So whoever had the temper issue within this dynamic here, they can't keep their cool. Imposter. It feels like that this masculine here may have went through some things when they were young here, and they weren't able to receive the help or get the assistance in regards to the type of things that they've experienced as a young child or even a teenager here. And they had a lot of, I'll say vices, but more so sexual vices here, to the point where they just allowed those sexual vices to take over themselves. And it just got out of control. So it looks like here we got, gaslight. So it looks like you were gaslit as a child or as a teenager here to the point where they wanted you to feel like the things that they were doing towards you was very comfortable, or it was of the norm. So they made you really second guess yourself a lot of times in regards to what you were thinking and to what you were feeling. They never wanted you to think differently as to how they wanted you to think. They needed you to stay on board with what they wanted you to think and say, so they can continue this here. This is sad. So you got a mother and a father, grandmother, grandfather, great uncle, aunt, uncle, cousin, whatever, however here, that were intentionally doing this towards you here to make you feel less than, or to make you, so it's like you grew up in a family of like sexual, oh my God, this is just like a sex coven or something. Like, what the ugh. This is not normal. What is this? They tried to trick you into thinking that the things that they were doing to you was okay. I've never seen that movie. The Hills Have Eyes. I've heard of it. I'm not a TV person. I guess I need to start watching back TV so I can understand the correlation to, because I don't watch TV, so I don't be knowing what's half the time the things y'all be saying or what y'all be talking about. I gotta be really in the mood to watch it. Let's see. Sabotage. They did everything to sabotage your future here. So it looks like, so if you were touched inappropriately by a parent here, it could be an actual parent or a step parent here, they did everything possible to sabotage your future, especially your relationships here, because the fondness, or more so the insatiable growing or appetite that this person may have for you, it's beyond that. So now it's really becoming to a point where it's becoming very obsessive. You got a parent that's obsessed over you? What? Ew, this is gross. What is this? You got revenge here. You have a parent, a step parent, however resonates in your story here, that wants revenge on you, but wants to harm you in the Netherlands, if that makes sense. They want to cause harm to you in that way, and then in an oh Lord, I can't even say it, inappropriate way. What is this? What is this? You want to get strong confirmation with this? You may see text messages, you may see emails, you may see, you're going to some kind of correspondence or communication, something, because this represents like quick, fast communication, phone, text, email, whatever, DMs, instant messenger, something like that. 8 of Wands. It's like someone fantasizes. This is, I don't, oh Lord, child. This is like this person fantasizes about you, and the mother or the parent, the other parent is aware of this and just allowing this to go. This is really, they're fighting over this. 5 of Wands. Because you're nowhere to be found, or you're nowhere to be a part of the situation or the picture here. This is some weird stuff, man, but it needs to be talked about. It needs to be talked about. This is weird. You got 10 of Swords here, mental state. Someone is thinking about how they can come back towards you to harm you. 10 of Cups is family. There's a family member is thinking of you in this way. A family member. A family member. And this person don't see anything wrong with what they're doing. What is this? You have the Chariot here. Chariot could be Taurus. There's a family member that has very sick thoughts, innuendos, and just ways in regards to the things that they're wanting to do. The type of things I'm seeing in my mind, like when I say I feel like I want to throw up right now. Yeah, they're trying to get you stuck. This parent dynamic here did a lot to stop your connections and your relationships here, because this person was doing things to you in a negative way, and they wanted to continue that. It's making me sick. It's making me real sick. Yo, hold on, let me catch my, God, it's making me very sick. Very sick. You have Judgment here. 8 of Swords, the Chariot, and the Judgment here. They're trying to find ways to keep you stuck, or to stick you. And this mother figure, or this father figure, however resonates in your story, is working together here to bring you back, or to lure you back in, so they can stop, so they can stick you with this. Like they want to, whoever you were abused by as a child, they want to continue the abuse, but I just feel sexually. That's what it feels like. I just feel like I just want to throw up. Oh my God, I want to throw up so bad. My stomach hurts so bad. Ugh. 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 You're going to find this out. You're going to find this out. You have a parent that's obsessed over you. They have to be like a step parents that's obsessed over you, that looks at you in a different way. This is making me sick. You have the 2 of Cups in reverse, which is a marriage, a couple. 2 of Cups upright will be a couple, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, etc., etc. Is in reverse though. This could have been a lot of, they could have been fighting a lot about you. What is this, man? Like, what? You got 9 of Swords. This is why you may have felt that you couldn't have a connection with anyone else, because they didn't want you to be intimate with. I don't even know if I can do this, man. This pissing me off. This pissing me off for real. Like they wanted to keep you enslaved or caged so you could be the product of whatever this person wanted to do towards you here. Communications in reverse. Like they wanted you to just take it and just more so, hey girl, hey, good morning. They wanted you to just take it as is. Communication is in reverse. Do as I say, not as I do. Here's the lips here. Your lips are sealed. Like they wanted you to seal your lips. But if you look at the lipstick, it's red. And red is very, a lot of people correlate red to like, you know, the red light district or, you know, PORN and things of that nature here. You also got acorn, and we can look at acorn in that way as well too. An acorn is a NUT, ain't it? And that's all this person thinks about. But it's apparent. It's like, you know what? They know this person within the family dynamic needs help because they've been doing it towards other people within the family dynamic, but no one else was speaking up at the time because they could have been afraid of these individuals. You're not afraid of these people at all whatsoever. And it's causing them to have a monkey wrench in their plans here because things can't be, you know, it won't be stopped. This is... It's like this couple works together to find certain individuals' purity, like naive, not that knowledgeable, might need things, might be missing things. When I say might be missing things, you might not have emotional support. You may not have physical support. You may not have financial support. You may not have spiritual support. You know what I mean? You may not have any of those type of supports here, and they look specifically for individuals that may be struggling in those aspects or those areas of life here. As they should be. They should be very afraid. Yeah, it's memories. The memories is too much. Could be a Leo. It's too much to handle. These memories are too much to handle. And I don't feel like this person is going to be able to handle. Yeah, they're too emotional. You got somebody very emotional just by speaking up. Cancer sign. They're way too emotional here. And they're losing a lot. Vitality is in reverse. Vitality represents life. Could be a Taurus here. They're losing a lot of their life energy or their source here because they're putting all of their time and effort and energy into you because of what you're saying or what you're speaking up out and about, and they don't like it. They can't handle it. They can no longer glam you. They can no longer glam others. Like, this is beyond abusive. It's beyond abusive. It's like this person has a laser red eye on you. Like, yeah, I'm like laser focused on you in regards to the things that they're trying to do here. It's not going to work, but you still need to be aware of what's going on. Healing is up right here. You're going to heal from this, but this could be very traumatizing, or it may have been very traumatizing for you if you have not quite healed from it yet. That's crazy. And they're rallying up people from within the immediate family here to try to come towards you here, and they can't. I can't is in reverse. They can't do it. They don't know what to say. They don't know what to do. They're not in contact with you. You're not in contact with them. They don't know how to reach you. They don't know how to have a conversation. They don't know how to do anything. They can't connect to you. Connect is in reverse. They're trying to, but they can't. That's confirmation. Yeah, but it's like sexual PTSD, if that's a real thing, because it seems like that's what it could be. PTSD is real. It could be sexual PTSD. People can really be traumatized through the things that they have endured or they experienced when they were younger. And if you're older or you're in your adulthood and you're not taking the precautionary steps to ensure that you're healing yourself, to ensure that this doesn't pass on to other people within your bloodline here, this can go awry. This can go real crazy. And I feel like somebody is going through, they had a lot of a lot of sexual issues when they were young and they were putting it out to you, but I feel like it's simmered so bad it literally turned into a monster, and you experienced this monster, or you went through this with this monster here. This is crazy. This is like the boogeyman in your closet, or the boogeyman underneath your bed. This is what this person is here. This is crazy. Justice is here. The justice is you speaking up and out. That's how you're going to be celebrated here, by speaking out. I just saw a celebration. You have to dismantle this family group, this family dynamic here. You have to speak up about the injustices that you went through. That's the only way that this is, if anything, is going to change. You have to change the narrative of the situation, and by changing it, you have to speak up. Because the more you speak up, the more that they're going to be afraid to do it. And this family dynamic is in a corner right now because all the evidence is pointing back to them of the things that they have done for years. This ain't no 1 and 2 and 3 years. This could potentially be over like 50 plus years that this could be happening. Not only to you, but to other people as well within the dynamic. But they're coming for you because you are the one that are speaking out. And they don't like that you are doing it. Everybody else is in line with it. Everybody else is in alignment. Everybody else is quiet. They could have paid people off as well too. But it's a really sick, critical thing that is going on in some family dynamics here. And you have to speak up. That uncle that's out there doing things and messing with the other, other family members, younger family members, and within the dynamic here, y'all need to speak up about that. I don't care if they uncle and they father and all that. One thing about me, you can't tell me anything about the word family. You can't tell me anything about the word family and try to justify your foul actions in regards to why you feel this. You can't run no game on me with that BS. Because if you even have to utter those words to say, oh, we family's supposed to stick together, that ain't family. That is not family. That would never, ever, ever be family. Because family, a real, authentic, truthfully healthy family dynamic would not put you in such nefarious situations as this, ever. They would never, ever, ever put you in a situation like this, ever. So if somebody coming towards you and they are fully aware as to what they have done to you when you were younger, adolescent, or a teenager, and they coming out and telling us, oh, we family, you need to side eye the F out that person and you need to run like hell from that person. And as soon as you get to safe common grounds, you need to start to expose. I said it. You need to start to expose in regards to what they're doing in this dynamic here. Because this is disgusting on all levels. Disgusting. They want to justify why they're doing what they're doing with the word family. And then when this person grow up, i.e. you, collective, you grow up, you thinking that this is the norm. This is not the norm. Abuse is not the norm. Abuse would never be the norm. Ever. This is sick, twisted, whatever you want to call it. But this is not the norm. This is disturbing on many levels. And they're trying to justify why they should be able to continue with this foolishness. Spirit wants you to pay attention, pay close attention. You're going to have people that are coming back from the past. If you completely close this chapter here, they're trying everything possible to get back. They're trying to find a crack by any ways, any means necessary to get back into your good graces. They don't care what it takes. They're going to do it. They're going to fail. It's not going to work. But they're doing everything possible to get back into your good graces here so they can continue this BS. They feel like you are the only person that they can get to stop this, or you're the key to all of this being stopped here. You're the revolutionary. You're the rebel. You're the one that speaks up and out against what's going on here. Yeah, I'm telling you, family is foul, bruh. This disgusting family is foul. Look how they're looking in the mirror. Look. They're looking at their own reflection of the things that they're doing, and they don't want people to see. It's like a two-way mirror. You ever watch SVU? With what do you call it? SVU is Law and Order, and they are conducting the interviews, and you have the two-way mirror, but the other person's not aware that they're being interviewed. That's what they're looking like right now. They're watching you to see what you say, to see what you do here, because they don't want you speaking out anymore in regards to what they have done towards you here. Child, please. So they want to desecrate your purity. They want to desecrate your name. They want to desecrate your character. They want to desecrate your personality. They want to desecrate who you are just as a person in general. And they feel like they have the audacity and the right to say how you should feel and what you should do and what you should not do. Please. Please, child. Please. Please. You could be a Capricorn, they could be a Capricorn. However it resonates. Did you tell the police that? Did you make a report on that? That's the shocking message. However Capricorn resonates in your story. Yeah, they're trying to come back to control the narrative. It's not going to work. They freaked out by everything. And this person is sick. They're stressed out. That's what's making them sick. Because people see them for what they are. I just don't understand the audacity of people. They do it wrong, not only to you, but to other people in a very innocent way, meaning you are innocent because you didn't ask for this and you didn't deserve any of this. And the gall and the nasty audacity of certain people who feel because they're doing the wickedness to you that they have the right to keep you silenced from speaking out. That pissing me off. That is pissing me off. Clean. It's like you don't have no rights whatsoever. They want to do whatever they want to do to you in a very indecent way. And they just expect you to just take it and just, this will piss me off. This will piss me off. Like it's indecent exposure pictures of you when you were young. Why is that? Yeah, this person you grew up with have anger issues. They did this to others. They did to others, not just you, to other people as well. Sick people, people sick in their mind. Yes, sick, 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 deplorably sick. And even went as far as to try to put you in domestic violence situations so that way you can come back to them. So if you left a parent's house or parental units or parental house unit, whatever the case may be here, they strategically put people in your position or in your path here so that way you would specifically date them because they already had this in mind. So they wanted them to continue the tradition of abuse here. So that way, number one, you think it's normal. And then number two, if you got tired of that or you had too much of that or you got enough of that, you will go back to them so they can continue this. It's like they wanted to just bully you. They wanted to bully you for the rest of your life. Your own parent. And you got people out here that's saying you should honor your parents. You should respect your parent. That's the only parents you have. Well, what about these nasty setup parents that are out here doing things that they should not be doing towards a child? What about them? So we must bypass all that because they have the word or the term mother or father, and we must honor them when they out here bullying children and putting children in compromising positions. Make it make sense. You got people that are fighting you down fighting you down in regards to what a parent has done to you, and they still think that you should respect them and you should forgive them and you should this and you should that and you should have a relationship. Only people who speak like that, two things, is either they're doing it themselves or they never experience what you experience. This person have no self-control, none. And it looks like you were the only one that this may have happened to as a sibling. So this is why they're working with your siblings here, because they gaslight them to think that something's not right with you. It's like this couple, is mother and father couple here, strategically teach. So let's say there's 4 or 5 of you, right? And there's only one of you that went through the extreme trauma in regards to what you went through here. They then go ahead and try to implant certain type of knowledge or information in regards to the siblings who weren't more so, that did not experience the things that you went through here, to get them to go against you. They wanted to bully you, but they wanted to bully you to the point where you would just give up and just allow them to do anything that they wanted to do towards you. You don't know how this pissing me off. You just don't even know. This is really pissing me off. They may have hid your scars. You may have had sexual scars that was hidden. It's a tower moment that's coming here. A tower moment. And they can't, anxiety is here as well too. So they can't get away from this tower moment, and it's caused them a lot of anxiety. So what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We can't get them to be quiet. Yeah, we gotta get them to be quiet. We gotta this, we gotta that. They're trying to abort the ship of you. So they're trying to bring someone in who they think that you would like. They think they know who you like. And they're trying to create some form of a lover here. They think they have an idea as to who you are. And they're trying to bring forth someone here who they think that you would like or love, and you would just kind of, kind of fall underneath their guys here. So basically that person be like the fall guy. Or the woman will be the fall guy. Yeah, just go towards the collective here and say this and do that and we'll this and with that. And then, and then they'll come in for the thing and then, no. You see just how far and foul people are willing to go just to satisfy a vice. Do you see how far some individuals will go to satisfy a vice? A vice. Look how far these people, these set of foul people willing to go to destroy your life just so this person can get off or do whatever it is that they're trying to do. They're in for a rude awakening. Some things I want to say, but I can't say. So I'll keep it to myself. But I'll just say in plain talk, they're in for a rude awakening. They're in for a rude awakening. They're in for a rude awakening. It's a married couple that is doing this. A mother, father, aunt, uncle, grandmother, grandfather, whatever, however, that's an alcoholic. They can't stay off the booze. Very sneaky, very, very, very sneaky, thinking that they can hide from karma. Okay, if you think so, whatever. They're in financial failure because of because of all the money they spent on you. They spent in private eye. They spent money for other people to go against you. They pay for people's bills, their rent, their car note, their cell phone, anything that they can do to get you to come back towards them. They wasted the money. All they did was wasted money. This is what this person is. This is what this person is. Imagine you grew up in a home that you thought that you could trust. Your own parent, again, it could be a natural parent, a biological parent, it could be an adoptive parent, it could be a step parent, however it resonates. But you thinking that you safe under the guise of love and protection from a family that you thought you can trust. And now you seeing these monsters in a different way. They trying to come back towards you to finish your job. Hey. Don't piss me off this early morning. Don't piss me off on this early Thursday morning. Just don't. Because hiding something. That's what they hiding. Hiding to hurt you by any means necessary. Person fully has this and refuse to acknowledge this is what they have. They have unhealed illness of the mental because of what they went through. And all they can see, or the tunnel vision that they have, is to come towards you to continue the tradition or the generational trauma of BS. Then the message not for you. This message only resonates for who it resonates for. If you knew you lived with good parents and great parents, I really, that's awesome. Like, for real. But I understand it. But let this be a space for the ones that have not had their voice heard or don't feel heard. I'm not taking away from your experience. I'm not. But I put this particular live broadcast right now, I want this to be an open space for ones that did go through what they went through, and if they feel comfortable with sharing, so it can help them to heal whatever it is that they need to heal. Nothing but liars, these people are. And you probably may have said something to school when you went to school when you were young. You may have expressed some things at school. They may have tried to get you some help. They said, oh no, that didn't work. That didn't happen. They don't know what they're talking about. Like, these people are so elaborate in their nastiness. That is what pissing me off. They're so elaborate in their nastiness that they're willing to do anything possible to keep this nastiness going. Cold-hearted is what they are. Imagine you going to school and something wrong with you, something off with you, and you trying to go to a teacher or a counselor, and the teacher or counselor may have tried to talk to your parents or whatever the case may be, and they completely, oh no, nothing ain't happened, something da 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 da. You have some of your parents falsified medical records in regards to your mental health. This was elaborately and premeditated abuse. This was elaborate, premeditated abuse. This is what this was. And they don't care how far they have to go to ensure that they can stay as such. This is utterly disgusting. Then you have the other parent here who's a sucker for love and willing to do anything possible to stay by their so-called woman or their so-called man, but very aware and knowing that this is happening within the household. But because they want love, they're willing to do anything to sacrifice for it. Could be a Sagittarius. You could be, or they could be, however it resonates. Narcissists. You have devil in disguise. Imagine you speaking up for telling the truth and you being abused for telling the truth. You being abused for telling the truth, for speaking truth. Truth that you have evidence with. You wearing the evidence. You literally wearing the evidence, however you're wearing it, physically, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, but you're carrying it, you're wearing it. And you can see something is clearly not right. And they completely try to turn the whole scenario, the whole situation on you. Ain't that something? They doing things to you in a very negative and foul way. And they have the audacity to turn it around on you and make it seem like it's your fault. Have respect for people like this, child, please. I would never. I would never. They even went as far as trying to get other people to do this with you too. They need to make laws in regards to be both mothers and fathers, that if one parent is doing something in a very indecent way to a minor or adolescent here, and the other parent is aware, they also need to be go down with charges as well too. They both need the same type of charges, because this don't make any sense whatsoever. You can't even trust your own parent. And then talking smack about you, how you a gardening tool, how you this, how you're not that, you ain't intelligent, you're not this, you're not that, anything to keep this abuse going. So you could have been hidden in plain sight. You could have been hidden in plain sight, wearing the scars in plain sight. Oh no, don't worry about that. That person don't know what you're talking about. Oh no, don't worry about that. No. You're probably going to church and all. They trying to pray your sins away. Imagine that. We need to go pray your sins away, but they're the one that causing the sins onto you. This pissing me off. I ain't gonna lie. This got me in my feelings. I ain't gonna lie. This. I can't even believe I have to read this, man. Like, one of y'all had an STD from a family member? I can't even believe I'm reading this, man. What is this? How do you call yourself a parent and you doing this foul? Like, what? A family member gave you an STD? What is this? What is this? This is very insidious. This is beyond insidious. You have dangerous here. You have pregnancy, miscarriage. I'm not, y'all, however this resonates, I'm just not even going further than that, because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. There's a lot of legal activity that was involved in this. A lot of legal activity, dark energy involved in this, and they trying to abuse you for speaking out. You can't speak out for what I done to you. How dare you speak out? You're not supposed to speak out. You're supposed to just sit there and take it. That's the type of energy or the type of conversations that these individuals may have had with you. You're supposed to just sit there and take it. Growth is in reverse. They took all your connections away so you could not grow. Because the more you learned about other people, the more you will grow. And they did not want you to have a new perspective on things or a new identity in regards to how you saw things. They never, ever, 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 ever wanted you to learn the ways of the world. Never, ever. They never wanted you to learn the ways of the world, because the more you learn about the world, the more you're not going to want to deal with individuals in this nature. This is just utterly disgusting. And then have the audacity trying to hush your mouth. They only want to hush your mouth because they know they're truly guilty. That's the only reason why they're going so far in this manner. Because they got to do damage control that they can't control. They created the damage, but they can't control the damage that they created. They hit a dead end. Patience. We got patience and solitude is in reverse. They're losing patience. They no longer have patience because they can't sit in solitude, or they can't sit by themselves. They can't. They want you to be codependent on their vileness. They want you to be codependent on their vileness, their nastiness. You could be on your last ounce of water, and I know that you did this. You can't get nothing from me. So you can't even talk to me. I want nothing to do with this. Nothing whatsoever. They're protecting this predator. They're protecting a predator. And they think in their warped, sick mind of theirs that that's okay to protect a predator. They're in the dead end here. The dead end is the truth. They're back to the corner, or their back is to the corner. They have no optimism. They don't know what to think, or they don't know what to do next. Contracts were involved here. Finances. A contract could be a finance. This is so. Some of these people or family members went as far as saying that you were insane for speaking out in regards to the sexual abuse that they were doing towards you. They were telling people that you were insane, that something was off with you because you speaking up about the sexual abuse you went through as a child. They saying you crazy. They justifying the things they doing towards you. They want you to feel like this is normal. This would never, ever be normal. Ever. It would never be normal. This will never be normal. Better is in reverse. Then you have the streets. So it's like they were trying to create a life, or to create a scenario for you where you start to get into the street life, more of the vices, the drugs, the alcohol, the sex, the promiscuous sex, the one night stands, all the type of stuff. They were grooming you to be prepared for the streets. Ain't that something, child? Your own parents. Your own parents. Trying to groom you for the streets. They did everything to put you in the nets. This is why you may have felt very isolated when you were younger, or a teenager, or even adult. Because they needed to make sure that you were going to live this life. That's a fact. They wanted you to trust them, the figures that were supposed to raise you. They wanted you to trust them as that, or as such, as a trusted figure. You can't trust nothing in their body, not even their smile, not even the way that they blink, not the way that they speak, not the way that they chew. You can't trust not even an inch of hair on these individuals. Nothing at all. To know this is happening within a household, you're aware that it's happening in the household, and you let this parent do that. Man. That's why when people just say whatever they say, oh, you need to forgive this and you need to this and you that. I just be like, if you don't know what we talking about, just shut the hell up, for real. If you don't know what you speaking about, just shut up, for real. Because you sound like a pick-me. They always want to come with you with nothing. Information that's completely hidden or don't have no substance to your life. They wanted you to live a barren life of hell, of chaos, of abuse, unnecessarily. But you dare not speak up about what we're doing to you. You dare not. Face. Family. This family have to face everything. They have to face everything. We have horse. You may have grew up around horses when you were young. Could be an air sign. You could be an air sign. They could be Aries, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Or they may use certain words or verbiage in regards to what took place. We have story here. Yeah, your story. Everyone's going to be aware of your story. And like they're marking you, every single thing that you do. So again, if you're not in communication with these individuals and you're on social media, you're on TikTok, you're doing your thing, you on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, wherever, however you doing your thing, they're watching you, they're monitoring you to see how they can get closer to you. They're going to be in for a rude awakening. I don't know about y'all, but I know about me. I wish somebody would try that with me. You're going to be in for a rude awakening. You're not going to like it. Somebody not going back home and you ain't gonna like it. You may have lived on a farm as a child. I'm telling you, man. How many times Mother came out, man? Mother came out 3 times. 1, 2. Where's the other one? 3. It's Mother right here. 1, 2, 3. Father is here as well, too. Where's Father? Where's Father? Here's Father. Family's in it too. Taking you to church so you could be under the guise of the abuse that they were doing towards you. Taking you to church so that way they can pray the sins away from you, but yet they're putting the sins within you. Taking you to church so that way people aren't aware as to what they were doing towards you. Taking you to church so that way they can be seen as the best couple or whatever in the community. That's what these people doing. They ain't getting away with this. Doors in reverse, correct is upright. They not getting away with it. They not. They're not. Especially when they still trying to do this towards you. This is more of a revenge thing because you got away, you walked away, you moved away, you're no longer involved with these individuals here, and they're seething in anger and trying to come back towards you to cause harm to you. And it's not going to work. I know it's not going to work. Everything's on the surface like the morning. Everything's rised or risen. From the time they wake up in the morning, they have a Bible. From the time they go to bed, they have a Bible. They practicing, they preaching all these things within the Bible. And yes, I'm going there. If it triggers you. You got individuals that are very, very ill-equipped to work with the Bible or to recite things from the Bible because they're not doing it in the correct way. They're doing their wickedness and their foulness to people out there in the world, and then they want to come back and they want to hide behind the Bible. That's who I'm talking about here. And the first thing they want to do is they want to bring God into this. And I think that's very disrespectful, especially someone that are not out here doing all this stuff that they're doing and you really following the path and you're trying to follow your path, trying to follow the light to the ending of, you know what I mean? You're trying to do right out here. You got individuals out here that are doing harm and wickedness to people and want to hide behind the Bible. Oh, praise this and praise that. And thinking it's funny as a joke. The whole city will be in uproar over this. It's a lot of money that was involved in this, a lot of money. And if you were touched inappropriately when you were younger, the other parent received the money. They work together to get this done. A mother figure and a father figure. Again, however it resonates. Biological mother, biological father, stepmother, step-parent, foster mother, however it resonates. They're waiting for the moments where they think is a moment to come towards you. They feel like they have to clear. This is purple. This is spirit. They have no clear. And they can wait to never-ary. They'll be waiting to never-ary. I'm going to stop right there because this made me sick. Somebody loves Cadoba. Someone's name is Altman. Someone loves Kit Kat. I'm hearing Obi-Wan Kenobi. Someone loves work with AI. Someone loves Marcus Houston. Your first and last name could be MH. Someone's name is Ayana. Your name could be Samson, Sosa, Brenda, Brittany. There's fetish here. You have a parent that fetishize, or however you say the word, fantasize over you. Amen. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Fetish. Fetish. Someone loves oats. Someone's name could be Sybil. Sandra. Somebody's playing Mario Kart. You could be from Iowa. Your name could be Eaton, E-A-T-O-N, Eaton, Ethan. Arabia, Arabic gum or Arabic gum. Someone's from Mexico. Someone's a teacher's assistant, TA, or teaching assistant. You could be a teacher's assistant. Someone's having trouble with AT&T. You may have to change. You may have to change companies. You may have been complaining about AT&T for a while. You may have to change providers because I don't see it getting any better. Someone loves Krusty the Crown. I'm hearing Iota. Someone lives on a farm or lived on a farm. Someone's name is Joel, J-O-E-L. Your name could be Jewel, J-E-W-E-L. Could have been watching Norbit. Norbit could be your favorite movie. I'm hearing High Strong, Hong Kong. Someone's name is Gibbs. Penelope, Penny, Nocturnal, New Orleans, PC. You just bought a new computer, a new PC. I'm hearing Genghis Khan. Era, that era, what you went through, what you experienced is no more. You won't be experiencing that anymore. Something may have happened to your ear. You could be hard of hearing in one ear because you could have been like hit in your ear when you were a child. So his name is Janet, Janice, Jackie, Jacqueline. I'm hearing Janice Joplin, Bob Saget, Bovine, Bohemian, Apogee, BOGO, buy one, get one. Someone loves watching We Entertainment. All right, we got North Node, 4th house. I'm just going to do 2 of these. Scorpio. 1st house. Saturn. Leo. Wrong one. Libra. So you could be, they could be. Sagittarius, you could be, they could be. Taurus, you could be, they could be. Leo, you could be, they could be. One more, Virgo, you could be, they could be. So if it resonates, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you're going to have to go through my website there, okay? So yeah, thank you so much for joining me on both lives. Thank you, TikTok. Thank you, YouTube. Until next time, I will see you guys later. See ya.